Oh, he's back on it. Get him. Ah. Wow, it's beautiful. This is perfect for autumn. Halloween. Welcome back to First Person Theory, a place for relaxation and sleep. No hype and no shouting. Today we're playing Ghost of Yotei. And you can see we're heading to the Onni. And we're going to take about 1 hour to get there. We are going to try to avoid any conflicts or stop-offs. But with this game, you can never know what's going to happen. If we can't defeat that, we'll do whatever is over the horizon. So stick with me and let's see how it goes. And before we get into the history or lore of the game, please remember to like and subscribe as it really helps out the channel. So at its narrative core, Ghost of Yotei leads into Japanese folklore motifs, most notably the figure of the Onryo. I'm gonna go down here. And okay. Let's okay, we're getting off to quite a bad start for the video. But that's why we do that. Gotta follow the yellow bird. And before we do any boss battles, level up anything on the way, I guess. And I was gonna say is the new protagonist, Atsu, is introduced as a mercenary whose life is defined by a traumatic massacre of her family. Right, okay, we've got a hot spring. And when the lanterns are alight, check this out. So we're gonna rest here because this is a new one. This is the first time I've discovered it. We will reflect on Miles, I think. Look at that lightning in the background. It's incredible. If you've seen on the channel last week, I can upload a new video. So we've actually got the hot spring scene for 3 hours. It makes a really good, relaxing background. And you can basically set it as a wallpaper or something on a second monitor. That's what I've been doing. Okay, let's continue going. And I think this is going to be much further than I'd anticipated. It looks like it's not. I can't just ride straight to it. So we'll see. I like to just drop down from these. And let's get back to what I was saying. So the new protagonist, Atsu, is introduced as a mercenary whose life is defined by a traumatic massacre of her family. She adopts the mantle of the Onryo as both disguise and weapon. The game's antagonists, the so-called Yotei 6, are archetypal leaders named for mythic signifiers: snake, Onni, kitsune, spider, dragon, etc. And right at the beginning of the game, you take out one of them. I think it was the snake. And then that's just done. So,
masks to ward off demons.
I think we can buy one of these cool masks. Maybe we can get that fox mask or something.
The ones buried within. With old Saburo's masks, maybe you can keep both at bay.
That's not a very great
You
mask.
said someone's setting fire to Ishikari
And
Plain?
The Oni and his raiders, of course.
those Yotei things. I
Silent
don't know why I
mass
always
orders
want to
who
say
wish to
Yotei.
protect themselves
Is
from
that
such
some-
demons.
Some British
Could
people have
purchase
been
one now
pronouncing
for
it
the
like that,
journey
or is it
ahead.
just me?
Or
I'll need to
visit
double
me
check on
later
that,
at the
but
Oni's
yeah.
rest inn.
Let's see what masks are available. Okay, not the best looking masks. I don't know if we'll need this later on. I always like to do stuff as we go by it in a game like this because
Ah, of course.
I don't like coming back
Watch your step.
and having to do stuff again. There's this over here. Dog.
You'll have to settle for coin.
Give 10 coin.
Coin will bring kindness to my belly.
Do that.
Thank you, stranger.
Whoa. Suddenly the rain stopped.
Stop right there.
I have business in Ishikari
These
Plain.
guys are gonna stop me, it looks like.
That you don't.
I'm willing to pay.
And I am willing to let you walk away.
What do they want? They're not gonna let me through.
Who
Can I
lets
climb
you
over?
out?
Trouble at
Go
the
the
gate,
other way
stranger.
around.
I can help.
Ah, this guy. Okay.
I don't think that samurai enjoys
So
his
maybe he
boast,
wants some more money.
but he is making the most of what little power he has.
Do I have to give him
Being an ass.
more
Hard
money?
times make for hard people. But you showed me a kindness, so it's my turn.
Ah,
to
it
do
looks
the
like
same.
he'll just help me out because I helped him out.
I ran a lumberyard.
The
before
kindness
Oni
of
drove me off my
strangers
land.
always
There's
helps.
nothing left for me in Ishikari Plain, but I sense there is for
That
you.
dog is a beast.
Look, stranger.
It's almost like a tiger or something. Wow.
I told you, travel is restricted to Ishikari Plain.
Steroids.
I have a permit.
How did you...
Okay, so I guess we can get through here now. And
Wait here. I have to verify its authenticity.
yeah, so this mythic structuring, personified bosses, each representing a facet of the land's moral rot, allows the story to fold together personal grief, social collapse, and a supernatural kind of horror. I think this game is so perfect for relaxation. The second I got it, it was just like pure grab a drink and relax. There are a lot of cutscenes, but they all build on the story. I feel like no time is wasted really in this game, and that's one thing I really appreciate is a game that respects your time.
Everything's in order.
He's gonna let me through, so let's go. The graphics are great, but I wouldn't say groundbreaking, would you? And are we just gonna follow along here? Like, considering how basic the overarching story is, there's a lot of cutscenes and a lot of people to talk to, a lot of branching, side quests, and stuff like that. Who's this guy?
You forgot this.
He's gonna help us out.
Without it, I would have to arrest you.
Maybe some kind of... No, there won't be any love interest in this game.
Atsumai! To arms! Protect the gate!
Okay, let's go in
Your blade.
and
Will be rewarded.
take out the
What,
bad
more team
guys.
arrest?
Circumstances have changed.
That was nice.
My reward! Is it by the head?
Survive!
I haven't really mastered the combat yet.
That's a quick way to not get paid.
R1 being... I didn't think R1 being block and parry would be a problem. But I don't know. I think it was similar in Stellar Blade, but that game, I was able to rock that game. This seems really hard to get successful parries. Cool, cool.
Regroup on me.
We need to get those mask pieces, because the mask pieces are needed, I think, to upgrade my katana to the next level. That's one of the reasons we're doing this today, is that was that kind of a roadblock for the upgrades. Let's talk about the choice of the time period. So the choice of 1603 in the early Edo period, and the location of Izo. Izo is not accidental. It situates the story at a historical liminal point where old alliances and regional identities are shifting
Lead the way,
to
samurai.
a nascent centralized rule. I mentioned that in the previous video.
Mount up, mercenary. You're coming with me.
If you've seen Samurai Champloo, the anime, then you might be more familiar with this time, or maybe you're a historian. But it was kind of the end of that period. As far as I know, please correct me if I'm wrong. And the end of the samurai, I think.
Let's go.
Stay close.
And what's crazy I was thinking about is how this is set about 300 years after the
How did you know about the
events
permit?
I
of
would have
Ghost
heard if
of
an official permit was
Tsushima,
issued to the only who killed the snake.
and
News spreads.
how
Even at the
in
end of the
history,
world,
throughout history,
I assume you're here for the only
there have been long periods of, stuff didn't change that much. Of course it
Explains
changed.
the mask.
But in terms of like, in our lifetimes, in the last 50 to 100 years, so much has changed. Industrial revolution, technological revolutions, those kind of things, people being able to travel, and I'm sure a lot of stuff changed in 300 years between the 1300s and 1600s. Globally, I mean, I know they did, but it feels so much like in our lifetimes stuff has changed,
If the samurai
like
survive,
so
there
rapidly.
should be footprints. If they're dead,
And for most of history, you just had the same families, or the same, emperors and kings, lineages, ruling over people for hundreds and hundreds of years.
over here, footprints.
And
One group is leading another.
stuff
Any
changes
raiders
so
take
quickly.
prisoners?
Whenever they can. The Oni likes to humiliate his victims. by
Follow
putting
these
their bodies on
footsteps.
display. We need to hurry.
See where these go.
Do well on this.
When you tell someone you're older than Google,
I prefer money to
that's
words.
not even that
Even
old.
good ones.
A requisition with Clan Matsumai comes with many benefits.
And orders.
So, I touched upon the mechanics a little bit. I'm not too keen on the parry for... Oh, L1, sorry, not R1. L1. But,
Are you from Ezo?
What's
yeah,
with all the
Sucker Punch
questions?
design
You just remind me of
has
someone.
made a
You're not my
very,
type.
a very tight tactical swordplay that I think most fans have appreciated, while expanding the toolkit.
Smoke.
Yeah.
Stay low and ready
It
your sword.
introduces, way more weapons and tactical options. And I think
This is the Oni's judgment.
what's happening to these guys? Oh no. And I think the options are definitely improved, and the stealth has definitely been improved a lot. And the addition of the wolf, even though I haven't unlocked much of that, is really good. Okay, going back into some combat now. Parry. Oh. And I'm a fire. Oh, goody. Got rid of that quickly. Always take out the archers first. They can be a real pain. I need to search and watch someone who's actually really good. Got the audio towel. Too late. Let's try to stab me in the back. What do you think about picking up the swords as a projectile? Is it cheating? I think there are so many combatants, you have to utilize everything at your disposal.
Deserve a proper burial.
And these guys, I can help.
Take hours. I'll give you a hand.
No. Thank you.
These guys are extra crispy.
Something I need to do alone.
I'll see if these bastards have anything we can do.
Time to go. What? So side activities have included hunting outlaws for bounties, onsen bathing, which we saw. You can do the painting, but I haven't been able to find much of that yet. Is that the entrance, or is that where we're going? That was the entrance. What? Do I want to pick this up? I can't end his suffering while holding this. Let's get rid of it. Okay. Camp over here. Not this way.
In stories, Oni eat people.
Let's get all this fine food in the Oni. Get ready to camp.
If I cook it enough, we shouldn't get
Fish.
sick. Just need a campfire.
That should help out later. You can use that at your own camps. Gives you a kind of buff. So the Yotei 6 are essential to the game's dramatic architecture. Each member functions as both a boss encounter and a cultural signifier. So I was hoping today we could get one of the bosses done. Look at this scenery, it's so beautiful. I was hoping, and the weather system in this is insane.
Nice view.
I was hoping we can get one of the bosses done, but the way this is going, it looks like it's taking way longer to get there than I had anticipated. Let's blow. Fresh fish. Get your fresh fish. That's why it made us pick that up. It wants us to do this. So let's see. If we can cook this nicely, I love that sound. Roasting over an open fire. So let's listen. I'm gonna turn this up because I think it's a significant part.
Hope you like salmon.
She's cleaning her katana.
Thanks.
Maybe we're gonna find out about him a bit more now.
Where did you get that sword?
Off a
Yeah.
dead man.
He mentioned he recognized that sword before. And maybe he's involved with their family, I guess. I think I know what's
Don't
going
lie
on,
to me.
but I don't want to spoil any surprise.
He was my father's.
That's like a brother or something. Here it comes. What's he gonna say?
Atsu.
This is gonna be spoilers, guys, sorry.
It's me.
Yeah, there you go. No way.
As your own brother.
She recognized you, man, but she doesn't like the look of you. I knew it. Well, I kind of knew.
It's really
I don't think she's that happy to see him now. She's not that happy.
A samurai found me and nursed me back to health.
And she buried her own parents.
You had survived.
And she
I
thought he was
buried
a goner.
mother and father. And then I sat under the tree.
And then he's the one crying like a little baby.
For you.
Should I be more heartfelt about this? I kind of knew it was gonna happen.
Weeks just to gain the strength to walk again, and then
I don't think she cares. She has a mission. We have a mission.
I couldn't go back.
And you kind of just worried, like, what if he gets in the way?
I have never.
Sentiment gets in the way somehow. You don't want that to happen. Because our mission
But we are together
is revenge.
now. I want to hear everything.
I knew it. And they can have a heart to heart. I don't see her as that kind of character, though, to be honest. I don't think she's gonna care that much. This game, the look of this game is so nice. Yeah, you got the aurora, everything. So the presence of those
I can't.
those side missions in the game,
My sister was at Sekigahara.
they allow the game for a shifting moral argument about vengeance, whether justice is a private right or a social poison.
Nothing stopping you.
We often talk about this.
My life is with the Matsumai clan.
Justice versus revenge versus vengeance kind of thing.
What did they do to make you so loyal?
And this and some other games, they
Clothe
touch
me.
upon that subject
Give
quite
me the
heavily.
means to protect myself and others.
And just if people are curious,
You must have belonged
justice
to a clan.
is
Belong?
kind of what I guess is right socially, accepted socially, in terms of punishment and what is right
So
and fair.
First watch.
Whereas revenge is what makes you feel better about the situation. So I guess people might feel like these are the two sides of that coin. Atsu is revenge. Maybe her brother is more justice. He works for kind of the government. Or he works for samurai. So Atsu's transformation into something resembling an Onryo complicates the player's moral compass. The Onryo in Japanese folklore often returns in rage, consumed by a desire to avenge a wrong,
Jubei?
and in doing so may harm innocents. Atsu's choice to adopt that persona invites the player to consider the costs of becoming a symbol. Does donning the mask of a ghost free you from human fragility, or does it detach you from the obligations of community and mercy? Throughout the story, players encounter testimonies from villagers and victims that reflect different perspectives of Atsu's actions,
stands.
meaning the arc of the protagonist is as much about reputation and rumor as it is about a physical retribution.
I tried that life. It didn't work out.
The Matsumai are different.
I don't serve the samurai.
I don't know you. And you don't know
Yeah,
me.
so as you go through the game, you're making kind of moral choices on your replies to people, and you hear about your own reputation, whether it's kind of good or bad or just or not. And from obviously from different people's perspectives, they will have different answers to that. And I still don't know if the game actually has a kind of moral system that can change the outcome of the game. In Ghost of Tsushima, you did choose between kind of samurai and the ghost. So there was that. And you ended up living and dying by that choice, I guess. And people, I remember we were all excited about a sequel to Sakai's story because no one knew which ending was canon, perhaps. Because people got different endings in different ways. Oh man, why? And throughout the story, players need to make that choice, I guess. Stop and enjoy this music for a second. Looks like we could be stepping into another battle now. And you've probably seen from my shot, I really love the standoffs. Where are they? Come out, wherever you are.
Lives will the only take.
They burn everything to the ground. Here they are, the rabble.
At least two if we don't act fast.
She's right.
The framing and the shots in this game are so, like, if you love old samurai movies, like this kind of shot and stuff, it looks so perfect. It looks so good. It's like being in an old samurai movie. Or even some kind of like a western or something. They've done such a great job with this. Okay.
Watch those flames.
Oh, I don't get my standoff. Oh no. Oh man. Okay, I wasn't ready for that. I thought I was gonna get standoff. This guy coming at me with the fire. Can you block the fire? Can you parry that? Do you have to put it out? I don't know what happened. Yeah, so like I said, I really need to get perfect parries. Oh man, I completely forgot. I think that this outfit means that I can't parry unless they're perfect parries. That's why. I completely forgot. Okay.
Who's next?
I think that's right. I'm gonna need to check that
Anyone
later.
willing to teach me?
I didn't realize why none of my parries are working, but I've just figured that out. Okay, let's get back to it. Oh, but I'm not sure if my timing is hot enough for that. That will be really useful in, I think, for the boss battle. You just have to be good, right? I feel like it would be better if it locked onto the target.
Come on.
It'd help a lot. I need to get masks to upgrade this sword. But I haven't seen many around.
There's the Matsumai camp.
Okay.
We have a perfect view of the
Where are
Oni's
we
castle.
entering now? So like I said, I didn't actually
Because he
realize
has cannons and fortified walls.
need to
Not to mention a small army.
be entering like a new section and doing proper cutscenes and, you know, guided by an NPC. I thought I could pretty much run to the boss and there would be like a castle and then we could just take him out and that would be something really fun to watch.
Protector of the North.
But that might have to be another day.
Soon reinforcements will come from Matsumai Castle.
We'd be done sooner if the Oni raiders didn't keep stealing our
Oh,
lumber.
where are we going?
Now you'll have a few less bandits to worry about.
I mean, once we're through, we can fast travel back and forth.
I was wondering who the stray was.
I'm his long-lost
But
sister.
it looks like we need
She's
to
a
get
funny
through
one.
this encampment
I'll
first.
inform Commander
Maybe to a
Wadao
completely
you're
new
right.
area that's gonna open up. So
So,
we'll see what we can
I'm
do.
your associate.
What did you expect me to say? I don't know you.
So Sucker Punch likes to lean heavily on environmental storytelling. Snowdrifts preserve footprints that tell small histories. Torii gates and shrine offerings speak to regional beliefs. The remains of skirmishes become archaeological set pieces that gradually explain the Yotei Six's influence. And I would say more than any other game that I've played in recent history, I've actually been really interested to do everything that comes up. Not only because it's so smooth and, you know, easy to do, but it's interesting too. And it doesn't waste your time. You go straight into it. I have nothing to prove to
Nothing
you.
to prove to you, samurai.
You go straight into it. You do it a lot of the time. It doesn't take forever. And
I'll chop your bamboo, but if I
it's
get
great,
through my
I
stack
would say.
faster than them,
And there's a reward for doing everything. Everything's a little bit different.
And what is that?
your hat.
But I want clean cuts.
The inclusion of everyday activities like the hot springs, crafting ink paintings, or tuning in to shamanism by firelight does not more than. Okay, let me do this for a second. Yeah.
Not bad.
Your hat, my lord.
Filthy wanderer. What are you
I
looking
get
at?
this guy's hat, helmet.
This is the associate I spoke of, Commander Wada. She was essential in bringing the Oni raiders who murdered our men to justice.
You left out certain key details.
Be more specific, man.
Such as?
Say what you mean.
The bounty on your head. You may have bewitched the rest of Ezel.
Sorry, I went off on a bit of a
Is tasked
tangent.
with bringing order to the north. And you are no
Sucker
better
Punch
than
intends to revive the Legends concept that proved popular in Ghost of Tsushima, delivering a free multiplayer mode post-launch that offers both cooperative story missions and survival-style matches. That's yet to come.
Commander Wada.
This game only released about a week ago.
It takes more than that to be
And yeah, check out that video if you want. It's not whispered or ASMR, it's just
Talk to him, wear him down.
playing the
I
game.
can take orders from people who
Chill,
hate me?
first impressions.
I'm here for the Oni.
And if you want to see more videos like that, let me know. Check it out, please.
Just right up
So
to the
they announced the Legends update expands the supernatural threats encountered in the single player, inviting groups to face demonic oversized versions of Yotei's antagonists in class-based encounters. I don't know what happened now.
Ready, boy?
Just in case you're wondering, we're playing on the PlayStation 5 with ray tracing enabled. I do usually change up some of the color grading for the upload on YouTube because I find that everything looks a bit washed out. Look at this, I knew it. A whole new biome or area is now open. The Ishikari Plain. Wow, it's beautiful. This is perfect for
Let's get our
autumn.
bearings.
Halloween. This is like Sleepy Hollow. Okay, so there's where we need to go. But I think that would be another hour at least.
That won't stop me.
Because we're gonna need to stealth our way through that.
Jubei said the market was near the castle.
That is
Must be it.
the town he mentioned to rest at, I think.
The samurai mentioned a Yari master.
And then
hiding
that's
in
where
the
we're gonna
off
get
the
a
coast.
new weapon,
We haven't
I
even
guess.
started.
So I guess for today we're gonna
See you around.
continue on and we're going to get that new weapon upgrade. And then I think, yeah, that will be our mission now. So stick with me until we get that done. So we want to go, yeah, look, if we go all the way over to there, that's the market town. And then that's where we can get the Hattie, I think it's called Yari. Yari master, we can get a Yari, which is that long spear-like weapon. So let's do that, guys. Again, appreciating everything, taking in. Look at that sun, look at those autumn leaves. Okay, I got my standoff. Let's get this
I'm
going.
ready.
The Oni will reward me for your head.
Engage. I don't know why I love saying that when that happens, but let's see if we can make this cinematic. Can I avoid getting hit?
Ishikari claim belongs to the Oni. You're a fool to resist us.
Okay, we got the one who's out.
Over here.
Oh, there's no one left. I really wanted to make that
I owe
cinematic,
you
not
my
look
life.
awkward.
What did they want from you?
The wealth of Ishikari.
Oh, I just realized
Food,
that that's
lumber,
people.
Supplies. We used to be free living off the land.
The Oni wants everything for his master's
I just
will.
sounded very
To
strange.
rebuild that damn castle for Lord Saito. Someone should burn it to the ground.
Okay, so this area is under Oni's rule. Oh, the poor guy. It looks kind of bleak. It's kind of bleak and empty. Is that a no, that's not a yellow bird. Let's get down here. That's the way to do it. I need to unlock that drop and roll. Looks like the sun's setting. Head this way. No point mounting the horse yet until we've got some open field to ride through. Is there someone up over here? What's he doing? Oh, he's back on. Get him. Ah. Take these by surprise. Oh, not really. Just remembered I've got this. You'd think I'd be able to take these guys out a bit more easily. I'm kind of worried about this boss battle. I'm not sure that I am leveled up enough. So I guess I can't parry, but I can block.
Stop! Enough!
So I think I remember that what the deal is, that this armor is, get some information.
Make it worth my
This
while.
armor is
Tell me where I can
extends
find more
the
Oni raiders.
parry timing,
Taken over
but
Nishin fishery to punish the
disables
villagers to find
normal
Lord
parries.
Saito.
Better start running.
It extends perfect parry time. I'm looking forward to getting further into the game so I can have some really good armor. And yes, I know I've had the game a week, but unfortunately,
Come, Homura.
not one of these people who has a lot of time to play. And also, it's spooky season, where I usually set myself the challenge to watch 30 scary Halloween themed movies, which I've done every year for the past 5 years, I guess. And I usually am able to do it. So this year is I think this is the 5th year, and I'm starting to run out of good movies. Some of them I'm watching again, and it could be anything, any level.
Father said it was important to be I knew.
Some item collected. I'm thinking about going for the platinum, so I'm gonna need all of them. Can't seem to read this from the horse. So some good movies for this challenge, or if you're watching this at a different time, just, good scary movies to watch. Things like The Thing, and the classics, like Halloween. So Hereditary is on my list for this month. Yeah, I can't remember what other things I've seen. I haven't seen actually anything that great. The horse can't go in the water, I guess, to follow this bird. Some people really hate, scary movies or horror movies. But I think if you put them all into October, it becomes much more manageable and less scary because you're just kind of watching them every day. And on top of that, I want to get in one series as well this month, which I don't know if it's going to be possible. I think there is a series on Netflix called House on Haunted Hill. Last year, I watched The Fall of the House of Usher, which was really good, and I heard that the House on Haunted Hill House, something like that, is similar. Okay, can we just... So this must be the place, the next sensei, the next master, is gonna teach us that new weapon. The Yari. Gold. And obviously I've seen the thing before, but it's the first time I've seen it in 4K HDR. And it looked good. Okay, this is a quest, so once we pick up this, it's gonna start.
Hands off! I see the Oni raiders.
That's our guy.
A dog to collect
He's gonna
my
teach us
head.
how to use the Yari.
A starving dog, by the look of you.
Sensei.
You're quick to judge.
And you're slow to leave.
It's very windy. So first we have to defeat him. This looks cool. So I keep forgetting there is no standoff moment when you start like a mini boss or a boss battle, I guess. Okay, I need to get these perfect parries in.
No skills for a raider lapdog.
I would never work for them.
And if I don't, then I'm done.
I'll resist until the day I die.
And he's not gonna give in. I'm parry. Maybe this armor's no good for me. Now I've just lost it. Oh man. Yes.
I'll drive the Oni and his raiders from this land.
The Oni's mine.
You're hunting the Oni.
He wasn't even nearly done. He could have gone way down.
Now you want to talk?
Most visitors I get are after my head.
Trying to think of
I
the
was
other
first
movies
to
that I've seen
organize
this year
the
so
resistance
far,
against the Oni and his men.
and what's
They've
on my
been
list.
hunting me ever since.
You're lucky you weren't burned
Some really
alive.
bad movies are on the
Talk
list
to
this
plenty
year.
others.
Fright Night. I
I
haven't
won't
seen that one
rest
yet.
until the raiders are dead and buried.
It's all part of the
Give me a
challenge.
Yari and I'll take care of the first part.
With those untrained
There's,
hands, you'd only trip yourself.
I always
Yeah,
manage
a lot of
to
the
take
classics
care of
are still really good. Especially
would
if you get
explain
the
your
4K
fighting style.
Blu-ray, it makes
Let
them
me
much
guess.
more easy to
Skilled but
watch.
sloppy.
Easier to watch.
I can teach you the way of the Yari, but you must use
And
it to help
once I've
each
finished Ghost of
When does it
Yotei,
At dawn.
actually Seven Samurai is
Early
on my
riser.
list. I've had that movie for a long time and never watched it, but I think it's more than 3 hours long, so it's a commitment. It's an evening basically for me.
You talk in your sleep.
And you snore.
So this guy's gonna teach us more how to use the
Pick up
Yari.
that Yari.
So are you excited for Legends? I only played it a little bit on the original Tsushima game.
Tense shoulders. We'll start with the
What do you
basics.
think about the new setting in Al-Qaeda? And northern Japanese cultural elements?
I see your thought.
Didn't have a choice.
So several interviews and
Most people weren't
features
willing
have
to teach me.
focused on the
Because you're a
studio's
woman?
research
Because
process
you refused
and
their
its
help.
effort to work
I learned to
respectively
fight
with
in the
cultural
South, picking
consultants
pockets,
and to
watching
ground the
samurai,
game in
signing up
observational
for the peasant
detail
infantry. Whatever
rather
helped me
than
survive.
exoticized
Quickest when our
cliches.
bellies are empty and our backs
They
up
say
against
that,
the
but the
wall.
game is so beautiful. Like everywhere you look is basically a new wallpaper.
My own sensei looked to nature for inspiration. He said training
maybe they're just
someone
talking
to
about
fight is like teaching
something, I
someone
don't know.
how to fish.
I've been spearfishing before.
You won't be spearing.
I
them
like
in the
everything
water.
they've done
You'll be
anyway,
spearing
and
them
if
out
it's
of the
respectful
air.
to their
Master
culture, then
speed,
that's
precision,
good.
and timing. Strike true.
Early impressions
Because
from
I'm
journalists
hungry.
and players
And
often
I want
remark on
fish
how
for
Yotei
breakfast.
feels very Japanese
Begin.
in small, thoughtful ways. Choices in architecture and landscape and enjoyment resonate with authenticity. Why am I not
Hold
getting
that
that?
frustration.
I got it. Even when it's like mediated by the Western studios perspective,
Got one.
some
Finally,
community
it's
responses
time for
also
breakfast.
flagged concerns about narrative framing and representation. So the broader conversation around heritage and appropriation and interpretation is ongoing,
Delicious.
Where's
but
mine?
it's a game.
You only speared one fish.
I don't
I
know.
wasn't given much instruction, Sensei.
There's artistic
Problem
license.
is your wrists. You're moving them wrong.
My wrists?
Is
Come
this
with me.
an
I'll show you.
historically accurate game?
You want me to paint?
No. I want you to learn.
Or is this an action adventure game? I love these bits where you get to do the painting.
Mind how you turn.
I was
your
worried
wrist.
at first
Be
that it
firm,
kind of broke the
but
flow.
flexible.
But the flow of the game is always back and forth between this kind of like calm, relaxing things, just doing things,
Do not grip
ordinary
the brush
things,
like a dagger.
and combat
Let it become an
and
extension of your
cutscenes.
hand.
So that becomes kind of the rhythm, which is very good
Movement
in my
should be
opinion.
smooth. Allow the brush to flow like a river.
And although I don't want to talk about any controversies, I'm not gonna. Thematically, Ghost of
Now
Yotei
do you
trades
understand?
heavily
My
in the
wrist.
cost of legend.
When I thrust the Yari, it should flow like a painter's
Atsu's
brush.
path from
Let's see you
traumatized
try it.
survivor to mythic Onryo is
I
designed
just
to
hear enough for both of
interrogate
us,
how
so we
legends
can have
form,
lunch
how
together.
communities tell
Throw these
stories
fish
about violence, and how private
Your
grief
accuracy
can
needs work.
calcify
Try again.
public terror. And also how to spear fish. Why is that not game?
Yes, that's it.
I guess this is part of the scripted different legacy
You can spear
than
a fish.
one who tempers
You'll have no
vengeance with
problem
mercy.
against larger,
And the game
slower
uses small social
Good.
systems
I don't make a
like
habit out of
reputation,
fighting fish.
aid, or scorn from villagers to
She
give
has a
those
sense of
differences
She's also
mechanical
hungry.
teeth.
I didn't get any breakfast.
Of course. Let's eat.
Well, that's what I read anyway. But I still don't know if that changes the ending. There must be 2 endings,
You know,
at least.
you're the first person I've trained in many seasons.
What made you stop?
The natural world
When the
itself
raiders
functions
came,
as a
I was the
moral
first
actor.
to stand up against them.
Winter's hush,
Were the
the
ones
way
who
a
suffered.
volcano stands over a
Some were
community.
captured, but most
A sudden
with the Uni's
aurora
fire,
can all be read as
can still
metaphors
hear
for
them
memory and
begging
beginning.
for a quick death.
Snowberry,
That must have been terrible.
auroras,
Being unable to save them.
reveal,
It fuels
and
me.
volcanic activity both
Just as it
cleanses
fuels
and
you.
destroys.
You don't know that.
But I do. Remember, you talk in
Sucker
sleep.
Punch's sound and visual team use
But
these
enough
elements
lingering
to
on the
create
past.
moments where the
Light's
player is
fading
forced
and your
into
lessons
quiet
are far from over.
reflection. A shrine on a half-frozen inlet,
What's next? Spearing birds from the sky?
toy
Not quite.
found
Yari is a
beside
weapon, but so is your body. You can
An
use the shaft of the
abandoned
Yari
campsite.
to propel yourself forward and deliver a powerful kick.
I have to do this now. Typhoon kick. Oh,
You need more
not too
strength.
hard.
Use your wrists to control the angle of your kick.
I've definitely taken a lot of time to reflect in this game. That's probably why I'm progressing so
But
slowly.
still not enough.
But I
Push
would also
off with
like
your
to make
wrists
another
to
video,
propel
which
your
is
kick.
just, a campfire or something. Instances turn a revenge
You're learning
plot
quickly.
into a
Get
meditation
your enemy to push them back.
left
and
after
get some breathing
violence,
room in a fight.
and whether
Or send
a
them off a
ghost's
cliff.
song can ever
I'd like to
truly
see that.
soothe a living word.
Keep practicing. We'll continue until
Ghost
sunset.
of Yotei represents both continuity and recalibration. It keeps the aesthetic heart
enough
of
training for
what
today.
made Ghost of Tsushima
There's just one
resonate.
thing left to do.
Tactile swordplay,
Dinner?
sweeping
Precisely.
landscapes, while experimenting with new protagonists.
This time you cook the fish.
Careful what you
Bench
ask
structure,
for.
an environment that actively shapes gameplay via its weather and geography,
Wait.
and an expanded mythic bestiary in
It's
the
time you put
Yotei
today's
system.
lessons to use. Yari shines brightest against enemies armed with Kusarigama or
So we're gonna have to go into battle now,
Armed
but
with
they
katana?
haven't given me
Match
any
this sword
chance
with
to
your own
redo my
katana.
health after that.
Show me which
Ah, it's
weapon you
what
should
I done.
use against swordsmen. Good. And which weapon is best
what's
when
gonna
facing
happen?
Kusarigama or
There's
Twin
no
Kama?
way about. I've got some sake, but I don't really have any way
Using the right weapon can mean the difference between victory and defeat.
to increase
Now,
my health.
show those raiders what you've learned. You can handle them. Consider this our final lesson for the day.
Okay, I'm kind of worried. The sake doesn't really do much, and you can see it really distorts your vision.
Raiders with swords.
This guy, the yellow disarms. Don't let them. It's often just better to get out of there. This guy, how did he do? No idea. Oh no. No.
More raiders. Some with Kama.
Okay, one more time.
Yes, my student.
Oh, we don't even really start with that much more health. And no, so just gotta get the parries in. The thing is that if this armor's making it more difficult. When I finally change, it will be much better.
Well done. Come. I have something for you.
You were right. They were easier than the fish.
After that display, you deserve something better.
So is that the end of this tutorial?
I once gifted this Yari
Or like
to
his
my
lesson.
greatest student before the Oni put a torch to him.
We'll see.
I'd like you to have it.
I'll make sure it spills Raider blood again. Thank you.
I want to get to get to the snowy mountains. Okay, we've completed that, guys. Yari.
I've spent too
I went
long
up
building the raiders.
the mountain to get the
I
charm,
need
the
to
mother and
rebuild
father
my
charm.
dojo and train new
By
blood.
Bill, there must be a whole
You
biome,
mentioned
which
some
is
of your old
just snow.
students were captured. I could rescue them.
A fine way to continue your
You can probably
training.
gather I go into these things
being
like
forced to work
I
at the
just
Oni
research
Raiders
what I need to
lumberyard.
research.
Free them and tell them to come
But with
here
no
with
like
whatever wood they can
spoilers. I
carry.
don't really watch much of the trailers or anything.
We will also need a weaponsmith. I know of one named Kotetsu. He lives at the bold Kaji Forge and has no love for the
I'm
Oni
researching
Raiders.
like
He can forge spearheads for Yari.
takes a
We'll
long
need
time.
plenty. I'll start repairing my dojo.
Is this guy
and
gonna let me
wood use.
go?
Meet me there when you finish these tasks, and we'll continue your training.
I'm looking forward to it.
I guess there's more to learn
Sensei
for this
Takahashi.
weapon.
Sensei
Like the others,
Takahashi.
there'll be a skill tree for each
You can call me
individual
Atsu.
weapon.
Good luck, Atsu.
Right now, it's just a stick. Okay, there we go, yeah. Oh, the next unlock looks pretty good. The Way of the Yari. Okay, guys. We're coming up to an hour. I think we're gonna leave it there. I hope you enjoyed today's stream video. We got a new weapon. And I hope to catch you next time.